Hey, welcome to the Good Tease. I am your host, Danny D. You can find me on Instagram at Danny_DEE 514. On Snapchat is Stacked Stallion. And on Tumblr, it's Goddess Sunflower. 3 S's. And I am here with my co-host.
It's Mayhem Mike. I like how we transitioned from like 3 different names. Did you guys catch that? It was like Danny D, the Stacked Stallion, and then Goddess. Like, it's 3 levels of woman here. It's your boy Mayhem Mike. You can find me at the Last Stop on L Podcast. Hit me up on Twitter, YFR Mayhem, or you can. I guess I give you my Instagram. Pure Mayhem on Instagram.
Okay.
What are you talking about today?
Today, our first topic is going to be who has more pressure when it comes to sex, men or women?
I think it's equal. It really is equal. It just seems imbalanced. For instance, I was immediately going to say men. Because, like, no matter how much BS we talk, we got to show and prove, right? Women,
right.
You guys
I could see why you say
why you
would say men.
Yeah, I mean, look, yeah, I'm a guy, right?
No, not just that, but because it's the whole guys have to show up and show out thing.
Right,
when I really feel like that is not always valid. I feel like sometimes men overthink sexual situations when it comes to certain women. Like, they see a woman, that has a voluptuous body or a fat ass or something like that, and automatically think, yo, if I get opportunity to have sex with her, I gotta go in, I gotta go ham. And it's definitely not the case. Like, sometimes you could chill, relax, the pussy doesn't run.
Some of them do, depending.
I guess, depending on the situation. But I do agree with the first statement that you made, that it's equal, because I feel like it's pressure on both sides. Like,
I think it depends on where you're at in life. Hear me. If you're young, it's probably the man. But when you're more mature and a little older, you realize it's balanced. Because as a younger adult, as a man, I was like, we talk about it all the time with my boy. It's called the dick facts. You have the vagina facts and the dick facts. The dick fact says, when you look at my history, right, I need you to know that I'm bringing XYZ game. You know what I'm saying?
Teach me. What? Dick facts. Let me write this down.
So with the dick facts, I'm pretty sure I didn't invent it, but I became aware of it when I was 20 and I was having sex more regularly. I was, doing my thing. I was in my stride. And what I realized was that I started getting more emotional and crazy women, as I called it. And I wondered why, right?
Because dick too bomb.
Right. Apparently, I was out here giving A+ game.
You're not supposed to do that.
And B, I'm supposed to be giving B and C. But my whole thing is, why would I do that?
But you're not supposed to give A+ on the first round, because
I want you to understand, like, how crazy that is.
No, because if you do that, then you make the female crazy.
I mean, yes, and then which is why we always go back and forth about who's crazy, and I'm just like, sex makes you crazy, some stuff.
Right.
However, I'm not gonna go into that. I'm not gonna flame me in my comments.
Can touch on it.
But like, nobody goes and takes a plane because the guy flies the plane A-OK. Like, when we get on a plane, we're hoping that the guy's an expert flyer.
Right.
Same thing with the driver. You get in somebody's car, a subway train, or whenever you buy a product, you don't necessarily want a product to be like, it's okay the first time, but it's going to get better with every use. You want, like, the best results as possible for as consistent as possible. And for me personally, and I'm still kind of on this mission, my mission back then was, if I took you down, I've got to be the best lay you ever had. And there are instances where I had to compete against your first, who may have been like a great sex person that you've had, a great partner, that sexual partner that you had with, which generally wasn't the case, but there were some there.
Because it's just the first person, but until you
But
get
there were some, right? Some people grew with them, just got lucky.
Mm-hmm.
The second person was generally, the second or third person they had sex with when they opened their eyes and like, we could do this. And then, it's just like older women sometimes, or just certain women are more mature, a little bit more experienced, and it's different, and you have to learn. And I'm trying to be number one. You know what I'm saying? If not number one, because sometimes you have an emotional attachment to that partner, and that will exceed anything I can do in the bedroom. If we don't have that same attachment, then I got to be number two. So if I come into the headset like I got to be number one or number two, I'm not bringing my B+ report paper. You know what I'm saying? I'm bringing my dissertation from like years ago that's still relevant, A++. You know what I'm saying? A++. And, whether or not we have sex afterwards is on you, but at least you'll be able to say, you know what? He did his thing. You know what I'm saying? You can never talk bad about him. Because you know what? Not for nothing. Even if it's okay, depending, some women won't have sex with you. They can do like a one and done deal.
Valid. Very true. Very true. Because, yeah, valid. I feel like, I feel like you're not supposed to do that A+++ on the first round, because you're going to create a problem. So I'm not going to give you my best head the first round, the first time. I'm going to give you good head, but I'm not going to give you the best head because, yeah, you're going to be crazy. Because I know what I'm capable of with this mouth of mine.
Right.
I'll give you good head. You're definitely going to get good head. You're going to get head that's going to make you want to come back. But that's I'm not going to snatch your soul immediately. I'm not going to snatch your soul immediately.
That's a fine line. Because, like, if you give good head, like, that's like a very thin line from having your soul snatched. That's like bringing...
Snatching your soul is... All right, so this is my... snatching your soul. My snatching your soul is sucking your dick until you come. Sucking your dick until you come and me swallowing your cum.
Okay. I can see why people would get crazy.
That's a snatch your soul. Me giving you head. And I mean, if you tell me to stop or make me get off, then that's a little tap on my back.
A little tap on your shoulder. If you tap out, I got you. That's fair. Like everybody
right.
kind of wants that.
But right, because the guys definitely, you get it.
Yeah,
but
we definitely like that.
Yeah. But yes, definitely. Back to the topic, which was basically who has more pressure when it comes to sex, men or women. I feel like it's equal. I feel like it's on both parties. And as you said, it definitely, I didn't think about the age factor, but that definitely plays a role.
Yeah. And I think too, but it's for women too, because a lot of people will probably be like, well, how does it apply to women in a sense? Because, forget that there are some women who talk some crap and can't back it up. We have some of those. But then at the same time, you don't want to be boring to your partner.
Right, exactly.
You don't want to be a pillow princess. Some guys are into that. Not a lot. But,
no.
We want action. We want you to be interactive.
Right.
Because otherwise it's just like, because men, here's the thing, men think about sex. I know a lot of women think about it. Like, men think about sex and we fantasize about what could be. So when we see a woman with a curvaceous body, you know what I'm saying? Whether we're a top guy, like we like the titties, or we like the pussy, the ass, whatever, we're thinking what we could do with it. We're fantasizing about how it's going to look, how it's going to feel, whatever. And then that's why some of us even go crazy, like, 5 minutes later, I don't know what came over me. I'm so sorry.
You wasn't supposed to look down at the booty. You're not supposed
to talk. Oh my gosh.
Yeah. I have had people tell me not to talk, and it's like, but I don't like quiet sex. I don't like quiet sex, so I'm gonna talk shit. If it feels good, I'm gonna moan. If I'm quiet, then I am not interested. And more than likely, I'm going to have to, it's going to be dry. It's going to be wet. Listen, I ain't never going to complain about it.
A guy has to get in the bedroom and he has to, before you come, he has to bust a nut. He has to, literally, he has to bust a nut beforehand.
That's not valid.
You have to understand. As we get older, right, when we're in our prime, we're at least 3 nuts in. We do 3 nuts.
Okay.
Then we get older, it's 2. All right, that first nut, within whatever how long it takes, whether you're a 5, 15, 30-minute guy, it's the greatest nut of your life for that night, okay? That second nut, it's going to take some time.
So I was just having a conversation about this, too. the rounds, right? The first round is cool. The first round is cool, okay? Mm-hmm. But once that second round be like, oh my God, I don't know what it is. Besides the fact that it's lasting longer because the guy just busted up, but it's like the pussy get tighter. I don't know what happens.
See?
But round 2 is fucking amazing.
See, round 2 is for you is the I got you. It's the I got you. I know where we can go with this, because the first round is like, oh, I can see what you do. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
right.
Oh, I don't know. It's like a tryout. Boom. It's like a tryout. And then, you know, if you do pretty good, oh, we can have some fun.
Right.
And now I know I can go in because you just busted that nut. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So you're not as sensitive. And I'm I'm in gear now.
Right.
And generally, I mean, second nuts are always dope. Second nuts is what makes you lose the weight.
I'm done. Because it's extra sweat.
You know, you out here, you came in like 180 pounds, now you 175 now.
I'm done. Just shot off 5. Sweat it, shot off. Yeah. Round 2 though. Round 2. Round 2 be lit. Does how you were raised play a part in how you treat your mate?
Yeah, I think we kind of like either generally agree to that. We like, yeah, of course it does, but nobody really explains it, or then we just downright shoot it because some people be like, you know, I treat my woman differently, and da, da, da. It is type situational, but depending on how you see your parents treat each other, how they treat other people, how other people treat their significant others, it plays a role into it. Just a simple thing for men is just like, we're kind of taught to ignore women. And the reason why we're kind of taught to ignore women is because you guys get attention. You guys get attention from everybody.
I don't like being ignored. I hate it.
All women don't like being ignored. I can't think of a woman that does.
Being ignored.
Unless she's not into you. Right.
Right. If I'm not into you, then whatever.
Please ignore me.
Right. Go ahead. I don't care. But don't ignore me.
But you have to understand, right? So then as a man, we chase that. We like hunt the finest of fur and animal for you. We do all these things to impress you and keep your attention. Oh my God, there's so much women here that I've like had to like battle for like conversations, whatever, and then we finally make you our girlfriend, or we finally take you down, whatever the case may be, whatever it is that we wanted, right? And then it's like we did all this work, but ultimately what you're saying is, he kind of saying like, it'll come in time, like, you know, pay attention, be consistent,
right?
But what happens is we see that there are other guys constantly in your DMs. Well, we don't want to seem like those guys. We don't want to see we got you.
What does that have to do with you?
It's a power play from both ends.
If you are involved or around or speaking to or engaging with an attractive woman, that comes with that, like, there is going to be other men that find this same woman that you are attracted to attractive.
And if they had the chance, they'd do the same thing. I believe if we ignore you, what we're trying to do is passively aggressively tell you of boundaries, because not every man wants to speak to you like all the time, every time. We want to speak to you every day, but like we don't want to have like the same 3-hour conversation because you run out of things to say.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, give me a break. Like, give me a chance to miss you. Give me a chance to like build up again. You're like, oh, I haven't spoken to you in like 10 hours. Oh, let me find out what she's doing. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But when you're like, talk to me, it's like, oh God. And then men, to be honest with you, we don't talk as much
as women.
Right. We can be detailed about certain things, but we say less, we say more. Y'all say less and y'all say more as well, and they're better at it. It's been scientifically proven. But y'all live in the details. And the way y'all tell stories sometimes, like, wait, how do we even get here? Like, I thought we was on Front Street.
Right. Nah, we hit the back road already. You missed out.
Word. So it's different.
Yeah. But, so yes, I feel that how you were raised definitely does play a part in how you are, how you treat your mate, because some women they didn't grow up with a male in their life as a father. I didn't grow up but I do know how to, I haven't been in a relationship, but I do know how to take care of a man. I do know how to submit. I do know how to cater to you. And not everybody has the father that has been in their life. And I mean, not all females that have that turn out to be the wonderful wife or or anything like that. So yeah, I don't know.
I think it's about realistic expectations. Obviously different cultures, men and women mean different things, right? But ultimately it's what you want and what's realistic about the treatment of each other. You know what I'm saying? Like, do you want a guy who's constantly in your business? Because I think he's crazy. You know what I'm saying? I think of Martin Lawrence, you so crazy, coming to the club in footy pajamas when you don't answer a phone call.
Yeah, no, you're wilding.
You know what I'm saying?
Too much. Calm down, relax.
And technology is so, the information is available. We can easily find anything.
Speaking of technology, what is technology's toll on intimacy?
You know what? I don't think it's a toll. I don't. Here's my take on technology. I was born in the 80s, 86. I've watched the internet be born and remastered, like a good DVD, if you will.
Right.
Remember VHSs?
Exactly.
So, like, technology is more or less, it takes away the wonder figure, like that wonder, that mystery, like that. Oh, I wonder.
So there is a toll.
I don't think it's a toll. It's being more realistic.
But it takes away.
I don't think so. I don't think so. And here's why. Great example. Forget sex, right? Let's talk about intimacy as far as like being interested in somebody.
Right.
A lot of people don't believe in dating websites. Plenty of Fish, OkCupid, Zeus, Black Planet, Black People Meet, all this other stuff. And I laugh at that because if you think about it, your social media account is a dating app, is a dating profile. What's the difference? You have pictures. There's an about me section, right? Maybe
Very
not as
true.
fully thought
I
out.
didn't think of it that way.
On certain social media websites, you list your interests and things that you're doing or have done. Pictures constantly updated. Hell, you can link an OkCupid profile to an Instagram. You know what I'm saying? So it's pretty much a more social dating app that you don't have to pay for. Right? And they can still hit you up in your DMs.
Right.
So now, whereas the internet, people weren't uploading pictures because we didn't have like digital cameras like that, and we were slowly getting there. Pictures weren't all that great. Now you have a phone, you have a picture.
Right.
Angles, lighting, you got this. But now I don't have to wonder. Now I don't have to be disappointed when I meet you in real life, although you can still be catfish.
Right.
Or, and then now I don't have to necessarily overthink things.
Nobody really catfishing nowadays. Like, everybody got FaceTime and WhatsApp that allows video call.
You'd be surprised.
If you're allowing it or if it's happening to you, then yeah.
But you see, the reason why I say there's no toll on it, because now it just forces you to be more realistic and be a little bit more aggressive about what you want. Okay. You understand? I get it. Like, for some women who may be hearing this, to be like, but guys want these weird expectations. First of all, there's no such thing as an exotic woman. An exotic woman is from space. Everybody else is international. Right. Everybody's international and maybe a rare mix.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But there's no exotic woman.
Right.
And then, I don't know why men play on these fantasies. If you're naturally thick or curvaceous, I generally love you. You don't have to be. I've dated skinny women. I dated women who were top heavy, bottom heavy. For me, it's all about the personality.
Right.
But for me, I also recognize that I am a visual person. Just about everybody on the earth is a visual person, unless you're blind or you've reached that pinnacle where you could like listen to somebody's voice on the phone and be like, I'm in love with this person. Right. You don't even know what he looks like. I don't need to.
Right. But physical is always first anyway. That's
some
automatic.
people don't believe that, and then some people say, because of technology, because you're always in that person's face, you're always looking at something. No, it's like Instagram. Instagram, you know what Instagram to me is the old lady's photo album. Remember we used to go to your mom's or aunt's house where they put out these old photo albums? That's Instagram. Except now more real life.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? That's really Instagram, but at the same time.
And videos.
Right. Oh, videos too, right. VHS, camcorders and all this other stuff. Right. You don't have to wait 7 days. The point is, it's not a toll. It's just on how people control their lives and how it's shown. I don't think technology, social media has taken a toll on intimacy at all.
I think it has to a certain extent. I agree with the things that you stated, but I do feel like I feel like it's a lot of isolation because of technology.
What do you
Like
mean?
people are more on their phones now. It's not, people don't communicate. So
Okay.
there's less communication now because everybody's on their phone. Like instead of me have a phone a verbal conversation in front of you, I might leave. If I'm upset with you, instead of speaking to you in person, I'll leave and then text message you a whole little essay. Listen, I was mad about bop, 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 bop. You could have said that in my face. Like,
They used to do that when we were younger.
how?
So, like, if you...
They had no text messages.
What happens? Then
We
they
had no
call you
cell
from a
phones.
payphone or a house phone.
Not the same. It's not the same.
I think, and I agree to an extent. It kind of has an easy way out with technology where you don't have to necessarily talk to them right then and there. It's kind of like I could text you, I can email you, I can FaceTime you from a distance.
Right.
But I think the issue is communication. That's totally
All
different.
right. Yeah. Valid.
Maybe I'm wrong.
No. I mean, yeah. It is communication pretty much. It definitely is.
I've been on dates where women are like, so when I'm on a date with a guy, not that I need your attention, but I like to know you're here. So I don't need you on your phone, just like I won't be on your phone. If it's an emergency,
Right.
I understand if you have to pick it up.
Right,
you
but
know,
if you're sitting on a date with me and you just and your face is in your phone the
Yeah.
whole entire time,
well, that shows
then
you're not interested.
right?
I never had to have somebody tell that or reiterate that to me if they felt like, but my phone would generally, if I'm on a date or just in person generally.
Mm-hmm.
And then even if I realize I'm on my phone, I'd be like, I'm sorry, I'm just checking something really quick, blah, 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 blah.
Right.
I'm doing, and people who know me know what I do, you know?
Right.
But okay.
Cool. I agree. I don't know. What's the last one I put a star next to.
Ooh.
But I don't know if it's not gonna really work for you, but I'll read it. If you found out your mate was bisexual, and I don't know how you feel about bisexual women, but if you found out your mate was bisexual, would you stay with them?
I don't.
Because guys don't care about women being with women, which is always that little double standard.
I don't think it's that serious. If I was a woman, I can only speak in theory because I'm not a woman, but I can understand. I don't think it mattered to me, but I understand why a lot of women it does matter to them and why they may feel threatened or just uncomfortable. They didn't say threatened, uncomfortable with that. Since I'm a man, if my woman was bisexual, meaning she liked men and women, I would just have to know where she wanted to be in life when I'm talking to her. Like when I'm dating her, do you want to be with me only?
Right.
Or do you want to be with another woman? Is this polyamorous or is this just monogamous?
Right.
And if it's poly, okay, well, is this something just for you? Is
right.
it something
is it
for
us?
us?
Right, exactly.
And then you can kind of go from there. I don't think it matters because at the end of the day, I'll keep it funky with you. I feel all women are bi-curious, to say the least, if not actual bisexual. It's whether or not they'll reveal to you whether or not they've done anything.
Right. It's completely different from a female's perspective.
Okay.
I would like to know if a man, I feel like,
why
not? Are you only fucking me or are you fucking me and homeboy?
I feel like
that's germs.
That's monogamous, but okay,
nah,
but okay, that's monogamy in play.
That's germs.
Okay, so like
period.
I think that's different. I feel like, and you seem more concerned about me, in theory, having sex with a man versus having sex with another woman. So then, if it's monogamy,
I mean, it's germs either way, but that's more germs. Like that's more.
Girl, that's the booty hole.
I wanted to say that. That's ass. That's anal. That like,
but
even
some
if,
men,
if me and you are having straight sex and you are having sex with me and you're going in my ass and you're not going from my ass to my pussy. Whoa, wait. This is the pause. We gotta.
You gotta do some things.
Listen, you gotta do a little. Hold on a second. Go wash that off. Wipe it off. Do something like. Wait, hold on.
Generally, you put on a condom, but yeah,
right. I'm just saying.
Yeah, no, yeah, you're right. No, okay. I feel like it doesn't matter if the stipulations of your relationship are monogamous, because you can be like, okay, did you have sex with men before? And I can be like, yeah, before I was bisexual. But that's not the case. I'm all about women now.
Okay, that's before me.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm saying while we're together and me and you are involved, are you having sex with me? And
see,
and I feel like it's the same way. Like, you should feel the same way about me. You would want to know if I'm having sex with you and women, because I can get germs from women.
Are you talking about when we're dating, like talking, exclusively talking, but not actually in a relationship? Because then that's different. Because if we're talking and we're starting to date,
that's different.
And we haven't said, okay, we're exclusive.
I agree. No,
you know what I'm saying?
I hate that word.
But it's very key.
Right. It is. But I don't. I had a bad experience with that exclusive shit. So.
Oh.
Somebody said we were exclusive. We were exclusive, and we weren't exclusive at all. Like, I was exclusive, but he wasn't exclusive. Like, don't fucking
men do that.
What kind of bullshit is this? I'm only having sex with you, and you having sex with her, me, and everybody else. Like, but anyway, I don't like that exclusive stuff. But yeah, back to Mr. No, tell me if you're having sex with me and him. That if it's a situation where you were having sex with men before me and you are involved, mm-hmm. or if we're not exclusive and mm-hmm. we're not dating each other, and there's no, what's the word that I want to use? I want to say relationship, but then I want to say like ties, whatever title, whatever you mm-hmm. want to call it, then I mean, I can't stop you from doing what you're doing.
Right.
I can't stop you from, but that's germs.
Oh, you know what? Our editor is telling us we need to wrap this up. So I'll just say this. I think it's a security thing on both sides, although men don't really care, because if you're having sex with a woman, our arrogance would be like, she can't, fuck you better than I can. I actually have a penis. I know how to use it, even though...
She might eat my pussy better, though.
She might. And believe it or not, you'd be surprised if women are very determined. They'll find a way. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But for us, we feel less threatened.
Right. Because it's a female.
Versus women thinking about their man taking dick or giving dick to another guy.
Right.
I think it's all about where you are.
Mm-hmm.
But I think all women want to know, no matter what, whether we're talking, whether we're dating, whether we're in a relationship, even if you look at a man and you think he's sexy, then you're like, oh yeah, I think he's sexy too. I'm going to watch you though. Like,
I got my eye on you.
I mean, that's a whole thing. I guess we'll talk about that another time. This has been your boy, Mayhem Mike. You can find me on the Last Stop on the L podcast. Hit me up on Twitter. That's where I mostly reply on YFR Mayhem on Twitter, or even my Instagram if you want to bother me there at Pure Mayhem on Instagram.
And I am Danny _DEE, and Danny is spelled DANIE _ 514, and that is on Instagram, on Snapchat, Stack Stallion, and on Tumblr, which is, Tumblr's the fun spot for me. I reply to everybody's messages and all anonymous messages. Goddess Sunflower, all 3 S's. Goddess Sunflower.
Until next time, folks.